Hello there, deviantART TV. This is Weaver Star, and I'm backstage at my latest entry, another one of my manga drawings, and I thought that I would give you a bit of an insight onto how I work, and yeah, basically how I do one of my drawings to get it ready for upload. As you see, I've done my 4B sketch lines, all my details laid out. I just need to 4B it, go over it with a 4B pencil, and darken it down. So I'll take you through how I do that. Here we go. I already did the eyes because I thought that was the place where I would most likely make the biggest mistakes, because the lines are very thin. So I'll move on now. Try and keep it as brief as possible. And I may have to rotate the page because I can't rotate myself. So let's do first chin line. Second chin line. Rotate back again. There shouldn't be that much rotating. Please bear with me. That's the face there. Move on. I'll do the body first, and then I'll do hair. It's a very awkward enough pose. I'm experimenting with different poses. Yeah, we're wearing a kimono, as my latest few drawings have, actually. A bit of a tip: if you're going to draw a character wearing a kimono, I suggest that you research as much as possible, because there are mistakes that can be made, and very significant mistakes. So I suggest to do your homework, as they say, and make sure you know exactly what you're doing. Sorry if it keeps coming out of shot. I can't pay attention to the camera and to the drawing. I also apologize for the weird angle, but I thought this would be a better angle for teaching purposes. The reason I'm doing this really is just for a bit of interaction with anybody who visits my deviantART, and somebody actually mentioned to me that the lines were very smooth, so I thought I'd take through how I do that. Hopefully you don't think I'm a pompous moron for doing a drawing tutorial whenever you may think I actually can't draw, so sorry. But I try my best, so. I have her holding a fan here because I thought that would be quite decorative, so that's what I'm going to do now. Let's go over the fan. I'll do all the main things, and I'll go into more minute detail down here to do the tabby, the socks and sandals. Basically how I keep lines smooth is basically just through the basic lines. Basic lines need to be pencil. Make it very easy to move fluidly with the pencil whenever you get around to doing 4B. And flow, making your mood very fluid and smooth. Of course. Now move on to hair. The new hairstyle I tried. Hopefully the gamble pays off. Normally my manga hair isn't great, not ever very detailed, so I thought I'd try for something a bit different, hence the almost mentalness of her hair here. Get this here first. Right, I'll zoom in on the hair. Don't. It's messing with the camera. I don't want to mess with it because it was too hard to set up. Very fluid hand movements are needed to make your hair look nice and flowing. I'm not actually doing that well at that here, but hopefully I do in most of my drawings. Basically working with the natural, terrible looking, the natural pivot of your hand works very well. The bone on your wrist, right hand side of your hand if you're right-handed, left hand side of your hand if you're left-handed. Pivot on that, you should be able to get fluent movement, which is very important for doing any sort of art really, but I can only draw manga because I'm not very good at art. I'm sure a few of you are thinking, no kidding. You're done with the hair here. Well, on this side anyway, so do the other side, but that will take a fraction of this time. Actually, I'm enjoying myself doing this. I actually feel important. Stand it. That's a good point actually for if you're scanning in your drawings, use a 4B pencil. At least the 4B. Makes it far easier to get any sort of detail picked up by your scanner. My scanner doesn't pick up HB pencil, which is a nightmare actually because I have the shade with 4B now. Rotate the page here, my apologies. Pivot of your hand comes in again for that top right here. Eyebrows, or eyelashes even, whatever. And I'll swap to a sharper pencil to go in and do the detail on the kimono. I love doing kimonos. You're able to really go mental with your designs. But research is needed to know what type of design to use for a kimono. What I was going here basically was flowers and vines. I didn't really want to mess about with ridiculous designs because I didn't ever think they looked great. Bit of a cartoon lotus flower here. It's not great, but it works. Flower down here. High on there. Oh, didn't think it was taking this long. I'll speed up a bit here for you. Nearly done here actually on this. Move on to a bit of shading in a moment. Do this over here before I forget. That would be the kanji for flower. And actually we're done with the... Oh wait, we're not. Minute detail on the kimono is done. We'll go to eye shading that in a different pencil. These are my original manga eyes. They are square, which is something you don't see very often in manga. It has been mentioned to me that they do look like TVs. Which I'm sorry, but I'm not very good at eyes. And I think these work with the style I draw in. So I'm keeping my eyes, thank you. Secret that I believe my manga is getting good, solid dark eyes. And on the pencil to do signature blushes. And I'll move now to the corner to get the darkening in. The darkening that's over to get a character. We just petals and such. Don't darken in too much. We're running up to 10 minutes here. If this goes on YouTube, I'll have to cut it off soon. So it may stop. It'll stop in about 10 seconds or so. If I'm not done with that, I will be back with part 2. I have 5 seconds here. So I will be back with part 2, hopefully soon.